Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is the tarot reading for the people who are focused, conscious, and serious about manifesting. We're not here playing manifesting. Oh, let's have this fun game. From my experience, most tarot readers are simply pulling your chain, telling you things that they think you want to hear. And they're doing it for a variety of reasons, not the least of which that you like them, subscribe, and share. Because that translates into money if they get enough people. I'm not interested in that. My goal is one thing in particular: inspiring you. Yes, I love the subscribes and the likes and the shares. That's nice, great feedback. But I don't live for it. What I'm focused on is inspiring you and being really point blank honest with the energy that we're looking at in the card spread. Today we have our 5-card spread. By the way, I do a brand new reading every day, 365 days a year, holidays or not, because you're that important to me. My commitment to you is complete, to try to every day give you some sort of energy message to help you manifest. Because in the end, manifesting is your job. It's not something that happens by chance. And so if I can inspire you, if I can fire up your imagination, if the energy of the day resonates with you, this can change your whole life. It's pretty serious stuff. We always start in the middle. Middle card is the Oracle card. Today it is the Thinker. The number in the upper right-hand corner is 44. That is a master number, to be sure. But one of the other things to consider is what 4 means in numerology. 4 is a foundation. It is stability. Stop and think about it. 4 is a square, right? I mean, that thing is a solid. You can't tip it over. Depending on its size, you can't even push it. But you got it twice. Wow. So you are looking for very deep stability. On one level, yeah, certainly paycheck and making your bills and all that kind of stuff. The slave items that we all have to take care of. But with the second 4, it says you're digging even deeper. This is soul type stuff. And the 4 and 4 from 44, 4 and 4 put together equal an 8. 8 is manifesting. Literally manifesting. It is rebuilding. It's showing something. It's movement of some kind. It is something that you can see and feel if you are looking. There's the thinker part. We have a lot of things to think about in the world these days, most of which are designed to confuse us, to hide the truth from us, to keep us actually dumb. Because thinking, while it is an excellent thing to do if it's constructive, thinking can also just be a lot of noise. It can be TikTok. Can be the internet. It can be a sports show or game. You want to see something that is mindless, but a lot of people think about? Super Bowl. I'm not against it. I love football. I mean, I really do. But when you stop and step back, it's the Roman Colosseum 2,000 years ago. It's just entertain the masses. Keep their thoughts busy. The more they think, the less they know. In fact, the meme for today says, eyes are useless when the mind is blind. Yeah, you're seeing stuff, but you're not making the connection. You're not framing it in a bigger picture. It's just things. Look at me. Oh, I'm on the phone. Oh, I'm on the internet. Oh, I'm busy, busy, busy. So much, so much, so much. That's exactly the way they want you to be. Busy, 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 so you're not thinking. You see it, but your mind is blinded by baloney, by data, by minutia, shit that doesn't count. But keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Oh boy. So because you're there thinking, you expect that you must be doing something. Well, no, you're not. You're just killing the time. So the idea of the thinker card, very good, very appropriate, especially as we're heading now into an eclipse season where it's probably going to get even more confusing. And of course, this being an election year in the United States, in fact, I guess there are 40 or 50% of all the countries in the world are going to be doing elections of some kind this year. They're going to be throwing stuff at you to confuse you, to conflate, to just intimidate, to, oh man, bury you in bullshit. So that as you're sifting through all of this, you think you're thinking, but you're not. Not your own thoughts, not complete thoughts. Remember, the eyes are useless when the mind is blind. So let's begin. All the way to the left, the card is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands, well, first of all, wands are positivity, enthusiasm, excitement, joy, possibility. And the Eight of Wands is moving quickly. Something coming at you. One would think it would bring optimism and joy because that's what generally wands bring, of course. That's just generally the way it works out. But the Eight of Wands, because things are moving so quickly, could be snap judgments. You make mistakes because you're not thinking. You are not seeing. You're just getting buried by the data. A lot of it coming in. A lot of it coming in. Ooh, I must be learning and just doing such good stuff in my head. No, you're not. Eyes are useless when the mind is blind. What you got to do is step away. That's the next card. And in fact, you are already thinking about doing something different with your thinking. Reevaluating what is true, what is not true. You've been thinking about it for a while. You're still thinking about it. Very close to making a decision. I think probably the next 30 to 60 days will help you in that direction tremendously. If you take the opportunity to think, not simply just take in data mindlessly. So we know from the Eight of Wands something is going to be coming in real quick. It can be positive, it can be delusional. My bet at this moment, for the most people, it's going to be delusional. I am not impressed with people's thought process. However, there are some out there who will be the Six of Swords and say, I know what is true. I've been thinking clearly, correctly. I've been filtering through the data that they've been bearing us with, and I am out of town. Not doing it yet, but you're working on it. And the next card up is the Four of Wands. Harmony, celebration. You know, the 1111 card. Well, the downside of that is that there's a communication breakdown. Things get stagnant. Again, we were talking about all that information, from the Eight of Wands, all that information coming in, you're going to get blasted by it. Man, you're going to get hit from every side. They do not want you to think clearly. Don't want that. So they're just going to bury you with all kinds of baloney. Some listening to this today will get it. They'll do the Six of Swords and get out. They know what's true. And they'll be going for the 1111, an excellent case of stability, harmony. But for a lot of other people, that 1111 card is going to turn on them because they're not doing their homework. So there will be a communication breakdown. Their thinking will stagnate. They're going to get afraid. They're going to stop thinking. As if that's possible. They're not doing much in the way of thinking right now. What will, as it always does, make the difference, however, is the Queen of Pentacles, the final card. Pentacles are things that we value. And true value for the thinkers, the real thinkers, are things that money can't buy. Happiness, joy, friendship, love, gratitude, purpose, peace, contentment. We spend all money on things. That's what we're conditioned to do. That's why humanity in the world has disappeared. We've become a bunch of data bits. What we have to do to set this whole thing in motion in a proper way is be the Queen of Pentacles. Figure out and practice what our new value system is all about. Focus on the things that money can't buy, and I'm including health, because we all die, so that money doesn't keep you alive. You're going to die anyway. So I'm saying the things that are really valuable, boom, focus on those. And maybe one of the best examples I can give, if you haven't had anything to eat in a month, 4 weeks, no food. Somebody comes up to you with a brick of gold or a 5-pound loaf of delicious bread. Which one, after 4 weeks of not eating, do you choose? That is true value. What you're being sold is the gold, because they own it, they control it, and it means nothing. Go for the bread, Fred. You'll be farther off. Remember, eyes are useless when the mind is blind. Take those damn blinders off and see. Penny for your thoughts. Be a real thinker. That's the reading for today. Back again tomorrow with another Tao Manifested reading. Hope you and I have a chance to get together. If not, between now and the next time, as usual, peace and blessings.